Hello, everybody. The Astro Gravitational report for today. Changes. You guys felt a little release that came in from Pluto. It begins to move direct. It's about we to do something. Very special moment right now, astrology wise. We talk about the moon. It begins its new cycle in Aries. You looking for something new, something to uh, get on fire from within, get the situations within the control. That new moon, that full moon was also a new moon within Aries, a new cycle. That is a oppositions of deciding to end something in the beginning of something new from within you. Very powerful with in the gravitation for it. That is it about this transformation. Okay, the transformation learning, and it is a transformation work. Show off, be doing that work, practicing that work, doing the things. That's what it's beginning for. If you pay attention to the full moon, there was an Aries. It is opposed to everything that was in Libra, and that energy, it is about the relationship, the understanding about relationships, and mostly the relationships from within you. So today the moon, it's moved through Aries. That energy of the full moon, it's gonna come down. It's more relaxing. Relaxing. That pressure of transformations is kind of like give us a break for it, which is Pluto. It is about to do something, and the moon today is going to move to Taurus. But what is Taurus? Taurus, it is about the energy of the material world. You're grown up right now. You finish your growing, which is that what Aries is. You finish that growth from within you. Time for you to perform, to go ahead and do what you have to do. The moon in Taurus is going to point us to a situations within the new life in the material world, a work that needs to be done in the 3D. Very powerful. You may be looking at for a new job. You may be looking at for a new home, a new life that you want to create, because that's what Taurus is. And the moon is going to meet with the North Node and Uranus. So you're going to experiencing a lot of very good, beautiful power. Don't forget, this is also connecting within the intuition within you, the mother from within you. There's going to be a lot of healing has been done because the moon met what? Chiron. That is a the killing. That is a the healing of the motherhood from within you, and that healing, it helps you a lot right now, because you are about to look at the situations. If you follow the gravitational reports, that was about when the castle crumbled, the situation crumbles from within. Now it's time to rebuild for it. You need to understand old house, maybe it's new to you. Old job, maybe it's new to you. New place, new time, new opportunities, seeking it a better way you to right now build something, but with understanding of the transformation processes that needs to be done from within you. It's time to practice. So the moon is going to meet the North Node. That is going to be the intuition is going to tell you where and what you need to go. Then it's going to meet Uranus, and that is going to help you the things that are within the universe. To remind you, they have a divine energies with Venus and the Sun. That is the authority. That is the father figure from within. That is about love from within itself. Okay, so it's beautiful energies coming up to you guys. So let's get today with today's report. All right. So at 7 o'clock we have the ascendant. There is a Libra at 16 degrees. The sun is at 17 degrees. That is the energy, the divine energy of love. The opposition of the moon, it's still there. The moon, the intuition has to grow in order to have the proper relationship. It's not about me. It is about the understanding of the way the life is, to have the balance everywhere, in the family, in the work, and so on. The moon, it is in sextile with Mars. The moon is also a sextile with Saturn. The learning processes are in this position. It's a beautiful kite that it's created by everything that is in Libra right now. So it's a beautiful position with the moon, if you understand this. But it's about the new beginning from within you. Beautiful situations. Midheaven is at 18 degrees, which is the family. But there is a beautiful energy that it's this uh, divine energy from Saturn about it. Very good lessons that Saturn provides for it, and the midheaven is sextile with Uranus in the north node. You're going to feel this beautiful energy because that gives you this push, this energy of what is going to happen when the moon moves in Taurus. So at 8 o'clock, the ascendant moves in 27 degrees. The midheaven is in Leo. It is opposing Pluto. That is about opposing the transformations from within you. That is about you don't want to change. There is something, the authority from within you doesn't agree from what the process is, what the life is. But the life is the way it is. It is what it is. Midheaven is very close with Lilith. We talked about last night about Lilith very much, very much. About the Lilith, that is at the time when the Lilith has to understand and appreciate the God-given gift from within, and to fix her attitude, authority that she took over, and she abandoned Adam and she left the paradise. And that's what this energy is of this. If you don't know the legend about the Lilith, go ahead and research it yourself. But she turns the retrograde. She turns the retrograde to look at it from within. She's going to go back into Cancer again. So she's moving back, forward, back, forward, back, forward for it. But you may look at it something within your shadow self. Midheaven is a sextile with Mercury, a beautiful energy of self reflections of your own shadow. All right, at 9 o'clock, the ascendant is at 9 degrees, and it's going to begin opposing the North Node and Uranus in there. Also, that opposition is going to be more from within you. We talk about this Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus energies. Midheaven is at 17 degrees. It is opposing Saturn. You need to look at this authoritarian situations to become the wise politician, the wise Arthurian, the wise person from within you. And this energy is the lesson. And to solve the lesson, you have to use your divine energies inside of you about the love that's going to help you to change yourself. Midheaven is a sextile with Venus and the Sun. Okay, that is the beauty of this energy. There is also a sextile with Mars. That is the divine warrior from within you. Otherwise, using your lower self, your ego, you're opposing what you're learning for the best within your life. Within. So at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is at 21 degrees at Scorpio. Beautiful divine energies that are with Mars. You understand you have to put the time and the effort that comes in and powers up from your spirit, from your soul. It's time for you to go ahead and say, you know what, I'm strong enough, I'm good enough. It's time for self inspiration. Okay, beautiful energy, looking at within this, but don't fight the universe. You can't, it's impossible. The ascendant of 21 degrees of Scorpio, it is opposing Uranus. You're going to have these visions, but this energy is going to come to you we're talking about somewhere around 2, 3 o'clock, you're going to have to face it. Right now, you're learning the things that you need to face later on. Midheaven is at Virgo, that is about to organize material world. Beautiful trine with the moon, but there is a beautiful divine energies of Jupiter. Okay, crumble to dust to like the phoenix, go let things crumble and then rebuild out of the ashes from with the new. So you have to reorganize the ashes later on within your life. So take these processes of you letting it go of things that they are not good for your life. That's what this is. And at the same time, healing that separation of what's not good, what's not right, what is that you want to change in yourself. So at 11 o'clock, the midheaven is at 19 degrees in Virgo. It's a beautiful divine energies from Saturn. You learn the lessons, you learn the situations from within. It's a beautiful trine with Pluto. You're transforming. Okay. You're not going to like some of the transformations because they are forced on you. And Mars is not happy when there is a force, something to force him to make it. That is the ego warrior from within. But the spiritual warrior from within you is entwined with the authority and the love in there. That is the dignity from within. A lot of you is going to have this dignity work for you the best so you can organize properly your life. The true warrior from the new is you. Okay. The ascendant is at 3 degrees of Sag. You're going to looking at the situations, gravitate towards it. It's about what happened with this crumbling. That is it because of the trine between the ascendant and the Jupiter, who is retrograde. Jupiter, it is about 1 degree, 53 minutes. You might gonna feel this energy going slow, but walks in and talking within our psyche, like preparing us. It's like you have to fix your spiritual world. You have to cleanse. You have to go ahead and go back something within the dead, something within the last end. What you need to revise in there from you. Beautiful, beautiful energy for transformations, guys. I'm sorry about it. My nose is plugged and my throat is not right, but it is what it is. So the ascendant at 12 o'clock, you're going to dealing with this divine energies later on. It's going to be around 5 p.m. But the ascendant is the vision of the gravitations and how you're going to fix this world. It's going to be expression. There's a beautiful kite made by the ascendant. The ascendant is a sextile with the sun and Venus. That is the authority from within you. You're going to be looking that authority within you. That's going to be the lesson, the teacher, which is the Saturn. You might go to authority figure to fix all these situations from within you. Midheaven, it's at 5 degrees at Libra. That's going to be the opposition with Jupiter. You're going to be looking at that Jupiter. What the heck happened in that? You're going to be focused within you, probably a lot of focus within a relationship with you, within yourself, with everybody else around. It's going to be a good revaluations in there because also the midheaven is a sextile with Lilith, with the shadow side from within you. So at 1 p.m., the midheaven, it's at 22 degrees at Libra. Beautiful divine energies that comes in from Neptune and Uranus. So here is, okay, it's going to be giving the visions from within you. What was, what should be, what could have been, and what actually happened. And from there, you make yourself the evaluations of what happened in the past. Neptune is retrograde. Okay, Neptune gives you the visions, but also he gives you the illusions from within you. Take a look at it. What was real? What was illusion? What was the things that need to be done? Because that's a Pisces. It's duality signs. It is the two things that has to be present so to be realized the truth. That is it, the end of the cycle. What was the illusion? What was real? And 10, this situation is about to look at it within the relationship within your own self. Beautiful energies, because Saturn is providing trines towards Venus, the Sun, in a midheaven in there. But the ascendant is at 28 degrees, it is opposing Mars. Please no communications at this time. There's still a little squaring there with Mars and Mercury. Mercury is still moving too slow. Mercury is in 29 degrees, 39 minutes, and Virgo is preparing to move into Libra. Communications and talks about relationships from within. What I do with me and what I do with others. Okay, it's going to be a good energy when the Mercury gets in there. And at 2 o'clock, the ascendant is at Capricorn. 13 degrees, it squares Venus and the Sun at Libra. You kind of like feel like there is no point to do this relationship. But how are you going to do the work? The work, it's going to be done in the help with the North Node and Uranus. You're going to look up to God. You're going to look into the universe from within you. To remind you, they are in Taurus and they are putting this divine energy towards the Sun and Venus in there. That's what's going on. The most important part is there. It is the divine love to grow from within you. You to have the relationship with God, with love, and so on and so on. At 3 o'clock, the ascendant is together with Pluto. You be focused on the transformation, but the transformation has to be done from what? Looking in the shadow. The midheaven is at 22 degrees of Scorpio. You're going into the underworld. Who are you going to meet in the underworld? Your spiritual warrior. There is a 150 degrees divine energies from Mars in Gemini. Mars is getting active. He's looking to this duality. He's looking into these situations, and he is fighting from within you for you. You're going to be looking at these energies. It's going to be a very powerful transformation because Pluto is direct. Pluto says like, okay, you learn enough. It's time to get to work. It's time to get to work. Beautiful time for communications. There is a beautiful trines with the ascendant and Pluto. You're going to understand these visions of what it needs to be said, what it needs to be taught, and so on and so on. But if you still have this duality energies from it in your ego, which is Mars, Mars is squaring Neptune. There's going to be distorted visions, and Mars is squaring Mercury. There's going to be talks that they may help, but they may create a lot of anxiety, aggravations, and so on from within. Saturn is squaring 22 degrees midheaven, which is connecting pretty much with the south node energy there is there. So be mindful about this. The past is going to be there. But also squaring Uranus is about like learn the lesson, don't fight the universe in there. You're not going to go into this new home, new job, new situation if you're carrying your past with you, your past mistakes, your past situations. It's not going to happen to you. I'm not allowed. And that's what is the restrictions from Saturn and these positions. At 4 p.m., the ascendant is together with Saturn. Speaking of which, yes, you're going to feel this energy, but you're also going to feel that the one who learned the lesson, the one who does the work, the one who does the everything is in there. Now, you understand the power of these processes. You're taking a new leap of faith from within you. You're taking a new this fire energies from within you. You get inspirational from within yourself. The universe says like, you do this, I'll give you the right things in life. That's what the North Node and Uranus are there. They're both in retrograde mode currently. For the moon, it's 29 degrees, 26 seconds into Aries. She is about to move into Taurus. So you're going to be feel this energy. It's like, I have to look for a new place, a new job, a new life, new things. I have to restart something new in the material world. So that's what we are going to deal with in the next 2.5 days. And at 5 p.m., the midheaven it's at Sag. It is opposing Mars. Try not to communicate during on this time. That is the same energy you see 5 hours earlier. The ascendant is in Pisces. That is a divine energy towards Venus and the moon. And there is a divine energies from the North Node and Uranus towards the moon, towards the Venus and the Sun. A lot of divine energy is going to be coming into it. It's kind of like you're going to feel like it's time for me to end the BS in my life. It's time for me to get inspired in my life. It's time to everything I dream of to get it done. That's what I went through this transformation. That's what I paid the price. I went through hell to get to paradise. That's what the energies are. That's what the gravitation says. But if you haven't done it, if you haven't done the situation, or you see people who have not done it, there might be a lot of anger, aggravations, and so on from within. Why? They did not do the job. They haven't learned the lesson from within, and now they're paying the price within the lesson. They have to go back and relearn the lesson, maybe in the next cycle or so on. So at 6 p.m., the MC is at 5 degrees F Capricorn. You don't want to do the job. You feel like you don't want to do the job. You have to look where. Why you cannot do the job? It's the shadow side. It is Lilith. There is a divine energy from Lilith that suppress you from within. But guess what? You have to do the divine work to heal and suppress the Lilith from within. Okay? The suppressed Lilith is not going to help you that much. But to suppress that energy to not affecting your life. And sorry about it, Sensei. Sensei, be quiet. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to scare you. The ascendant is at 9 degrees of Aries. It is opposing the moon, and it's opposing the sun and Venus in there. Kind of like remind us about this full moon energy that it was. You might gonna revise it, that energy, but you're gonna be doing probably midnight if you can sleep. That energies later on from within you. And at 7 p.m., the ascendant is passing by the moon. The moon is already in Taurus. Now you are looking about these divine energies with Mercury, the divine talk that it needs to be done from within you. It is about to look at the situations to fix in the material world. The ascendant in the next hour is going to be passing through the North Node and Uranus. You're going to feel this divine energy that's going to come into you. Midheaven, it's pretty much close with Pluto, transformation processes, work that it needs to be done, and what is it stopping you to do the things in life. And when you understand what's stopping you, you are working on the things that's stopping you from you. That is the evolution. That is the divine's energy. That is this Mars, Venus, Sun, and Saturn trine. This is an air trine. Is in the air. It is the energy. Is the gravitations from within you. Mars, the warrior. He is supported with the authority, the father, the situation within. That is a Venus. That is the energy of the feminine goddess, the daughter from within you. That is a Saturn. That is the wise man inside of you. That learn you, teaching you, coaching you, supporting you. By what? By restricting the things that they don't serve you in life. Okay, you can't have things that they pull you down and you want to fly. Ain't not going to happen. That's what the lessons are beautiful transformation processes for some of you. The ascendant at is going to be at 8 o'clock. Is going to be at 25 degrees in Taurus. Beautiful energies there. Midheaven is at 3 degrees of Aquarius. You're taking new approach, new situations, but the midheaven, it is opposing Lilith in Leo. Lilith is already 5 degrees at Leo, and now you are facing it, this shadow sign of Lilith. You seen that Lilith, you're opposing that Lilith, that no more shadow work, no more shadow situations, no more shady business. Everything has to be in order. You took the authority in you to grow. That's what Leo energy is, to take the authority of personal growth in you. Okay, so the ascendant is going to help a lot. There is going to be a trine with Pluto. There is a trine with Mercury. You may talk to someone, you may get an advice with someone, and so on and so on. From in you, the divine energies are still there. They're going to be working within the relationships. And hi, Erica. Thank you for coming in. At 9 p.m., the midheaven is going to be with Saturn. The lessons coming into you. Did you learn the lessons? If you have not, you're still fighting the universe. That is the square between Saturn, the North Node, and Uranus. You still why? What's the reason for it? You haven't surrendered yet. You haven't changed yet. You haven't transformed yet. Maybe life will change you. Life will transform you. But this is a beautiful of this trine that I was talking about: the Mars, Saturn, Venus, and the Sun. Okay, before there was so much conflict with all this. Now it's understanding. It is understanding that all there are these archetypes of you. That is the authority, the love, the spiritual warrior, the teacher. They're all you from within you. Are you self-inspiring, self-coaching yourself? That is beautiful transformations. You to become the divine person from within you. That's what these divine energies from the North Node and Uranus are coming into Libra. Use it well, guys. Use it well. And at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is at 27 degrees of Gemini. Please don't communicate around 10 o'clock and begin to do all these situations inside of you, but look the divine transformation from within you. Pluto is in divine energies with the ascendant. This energy is about you to have these beautiful visions from within yourself. Okay, don't make phone calls, don't try communications. Mercury is opposing Jupiter and Neptune. In there, you might acting on the basis of distort vision, distort illusions, and so on and so on. Don't do that. Look the divine part in there. Look the universe. You cannot fool the universe from within you. And when you are one with the universe, you're not fooling yourself as well. So that's what this beautiful relationship with the divine energies right now is out in the play, in the gravitational field. You take that energy of the gravitational field from within you, that's going to turn into a divine energies from within you. These divine energies, they're going to turn into emotions, to a process of information within your mind. And that mind is going to create actions and performance of divine shift from within you. Use it. You know this process. Use it well from within you guys. And at 11 o'clock, the ascendant is at Cancer. It is a trining the North Node and Uranus in there. The moon is also 3 degrees in Taurus. But the moon right now, it's squaring Lilith and it's squaring Pluto. You didn't transform the Lilith within you. You didn't transform yourself from within you. And now you have to look what is going on in Taurus, in your material possession. money situations, real estate situations, um, everything that is connecting into the material world. Well, guess what? You are getting the divine message in there. Midheaven is at 20 degrees at Pisces. There is a divine energies towards the Sun and Venus in there. Plus, the North Node and Uranus give you the divine energies there. So a lot of divine energies are coming to you. The midheaven and the ascendant, when they passing through Pisces, they are a coming as a you to trust these visions now inside of you. Because later on, when the Sun and Venus keep moving towards Scorpio, we are going to drop these divine energies from the universe in the North Node. We are going to get the divine energies from Neptune. It's going to happen on the same day. Keep watching the astro-gravitational reports. And if you guys have any questions right now, let me know. I'm here for you. If you need astrology gravitational report personally for your own self, let me know. I will be available to it. But this Wednesday, I'm going to a hospital, so I'll be out for probably a week. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. And if you're not, we can just share the love here. Hopefully, you guys gonna go well with your day and be loved, guys. Okay. All right, guys. Be loved. I will see you later on at 4.